Howdy, folks. How are you doing today? How is everyone this place? Is Goose sad, depressed, tired, exhausted? Oh my good lord. Well, not doing too well as a group today, are we? Ah, my throat hurts. I've been doing audio again. Oh, it's terrible, it is. Oh,
Make yourself at
what's
home,
this?
Captain.
Sentry saber. We've got a sword just resting there against the wall. So what, Lord? Bring us joy. Oh, geez, that's a big ask.
Hello there.
Ah,
Living under capitalism is a heck.
it is indeed, Tickerix. Thank you very much for your sub. I like thanking anti-capitalist
Hello there.
subs. Thank you very much, Cultural Marxist, for subbing with Twitch Prime. Wow. Fitting the theme there.
So then I told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection is required for accurate assessment.
Good lord. I feel like I should go somewhere else, honestly. Pavati. Oh, let's steer clear of Pavati for now, eh? Ah. Right. Do you have a creator tag on the Epic Store? I don't know what that means. What are we doing channel-wise then? Okay. Take Pavati back to the ship. Pavati would like to talk to you on the ship. Oh my god. Let's leave that for a bit, eh? Okay. Suggest you speak with Lilia Hagen on the sub. Well, we never did that actually. Botched. Vulcan's hammer. Oh yeah, but I sold his schematics to someone else, so I don't think I can do that again now. Inform Dr. Wells you have a nav key. Okay. Ada should be able to establish a connection with Wells, so we can do that. Then we've got, there's a science weapon on the Groundbreaker. Gladys' shop, so yeah, we keep forgetting to do that when we're in there. And then find Captain Irian on Scylla. That is like, that's way out there. Alright.
Hello there.
Hello there. William _foo _hustle 96 for subbing. That's very kind. Let's go talk to this Lilia Hagen person. And we'll stick with, obviously, you know, same crew until they... Can companions die in this, I wonder?
Heard from the lasses down on 22 that you did a contract.
Only on max difficulty. Oh, I see. Wow. That would be funny. If, you know, you just get knocked over and just immediately die. Alright, here's the sublight officers.
Oh, neat! They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages. Some freelancers sneer at Sublight for setting up a storefront, but they rake in the bits.
Do they have a storefront? Let's read their messages. Don't run. Wow. Hawthorne lately. Oh, right. Oh, Hawthorne was a smuggler for these then, I guess. Erotica generic. Ah. Oh, that's nice. I have a lovely cup of tea. I like a little sprat told me. That's cute. Is this a storefront? Tobias. Hello.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
That's a very scarred face. I'm not gonna say I'm Captain Hawthorne because they knew Hawthorne. I know that from reading that message right there.
Money. We got it. The stevedores want it. I'll take that as a yes. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Hey, Doc Fenhill. Glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias. How's the leg?
Good as you left it, ma'am. Still bends and everything.
What happened to your leg?
A bullet went through it, most of the way. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Workplace hazards, Captain. Pretty routine around here.
So you're a Sublight employee.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
These people are thieves. It's a big desk.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
I actually don't know much about Sublight, but let's just be nice for now.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
I didn't kill him. That sounds really guilty. Alright. Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Wouldn't be much fun without one.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
Do I have a nav key to Stellar Bay? What's so special about Stellar Bay?
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack.
Sure.
One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
What kind of salvage are we looking for?
When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas.
What exactly is Alta Vitae gas?
It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nucleon in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
But it can be a lot of fun, if you don't mind the possibility of rewiring your body on an atomic level.
You and I have different notions of fun, Dr. Fenhill.
I'm blown away by the level of detail in the dialogue trees in this game. I mean, compare this to Fallout 4, where you get 4 buttons that had, like, single words on them. What's it like doing in Fallbrook?
A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around the board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time.
How unconventional.
One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman.
Oh my god. I'll take the job after hearing that.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
Sounds shady. Like you'd say that to her. What am I
Don't
looking
go
for?
looking for anything, except salvage. Just watch out. You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
I ain't worried if you aren't, Captain. Honest.
Cool. Well, we have another quest, eh?
Sublight's always got plenty of work. Good gig if you don't mind where the bits come from.
I don't mind. I suppose.
CNP Borston baked beans. When you need to eat right.
Alright. I haven't played this enough, or flown around enough, to recognize the place names yet. So I don't actually know where that was directing me to, but we'll go have a look, eh? Was there something else I was supposed to be doing here? I think there was, right? There was a science weapon that I was gonna have a look for, wasn't there? Ah, fuck it, we'll do that next time. We'll leave the science weapon for now. Run, run, run. Stella Bay is on Monarch. Oh, I see.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Well, let's go awkwardly eavesdrop on that.
Felix, your abs are surely not gonna believe this. You remember that spin-off series about the Mass Marketeer? Halcyon Helen's coming on for a special romance arc! Ah! What if they hold hands?
This I gotta see. Thanks.
Jeez.
Like what I did with the place?
I do like how they deck the rooms out, actually. It's kind of cute. Why haven't you properly equipped your crew? Well, not to put too fine a point on it or anything, but this game's really easy. At least on the normal settings. And I have never felt the need, because we never take enough damage. I guess I'll do it at some point.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Doesn't this guy have a life?
I don't believe so, Captain. Transmission incoming.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right.
Neat.
If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
You sound like you've been to Monarch.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps?
Sounds like fun.
I certainly wouldn't call it boring, especially if your idea of fun involves navigating a hostile biosphere populated by carnivorous monsters. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Hiram Blythe. Oh yeah, I remember that name.
Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have. Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Neat. So it looks like that's the probable next location then, isn't it? Thank you for the bits, Punk the Second. I'm very glad about your power. So I guess we're heading to Monarch then, right? Wowza. There's actually a fair amount of other places. Cascadia landing pad. Warning, dangerous. Let's go to Stellar Bay first.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
That's a cool gas giant. And this is the moon, I guess. Alright. Maybe I'll end up having to give actual guns to my my crew here. Who knows? I like the second of pop in there. Ooh. Stellar Bay. Let's read this terminal. Insert Captain's Hope to initiate remote landing. That's interesting. Well, so you can like call your ship here if it's not here. I don't know if that's just some flavor or if that's something I could actually use. Can't leave those lying around. Oh.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
Tell me a tale.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
You seem surprised.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
What are they doing out there?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-world traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Aww. Me, I'm Alex Hawthorne.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
You're not what I expected to find on
Oh,
Monarch.
that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Are you saying the board's been lying about this place?
Oh, sure. It makes Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got
like
lots to
fish
say
smell.
on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
All right.
Mr. Sandra will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Why not?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
This person seems like way too much of a nerd to have an eye patch. This poster sounds pretty valuable.
I couldn't really say, I'm just a fan of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now.
Alright, sure.
Thanks a bunch! Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Great. Oh, let's sell to one of these. So we got some rubbish on us. Damn, they've got a scythe. I want one of them. The Yacht Club.
Laws. Can a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
You've got a lot of brass for a man doing absolute... Why would I say that?
What I am doing, ma'am, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place.
What are you talking about?
This Law's forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. Removed from any culture. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of
Do not
Anti-Cleo's
hurt this
best
spotting
and all
union,
the
do not be a
cereals.
scab Sean.
Before Sanjar took over
Thank
MSI
you, Tau
and
Alpha.
got us all booted.
We'll see about that.
Yes, free to wallow in squalor together. Free to squabble with the iconoclasts over a Raptidon-infested hellhole. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
Well, not a fan. Oh, hello. I know that you're Nyoka because it says it above your head.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Sure.
But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn Rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
You are drunk. I'm Charm.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Yeah, go on then.
Outstanding!
Oh my god, it actually took
What are you
bits off
doing
me.
in Stellar Bay, stranger?
I'm told you can help me find an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
Oh, sure, what do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the money, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
You mean caffeinoid? That stuff's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
I think we just get to show off. By being like, I know what that is, I get XP for understanding what you're talking about.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean more than usual.
Wouldn't know. I made it a point to stay out of her way.
Oh, they actually catch fish here at the fish factory. That's interesting. Wow, that's cool. I've got a clue what that is, but great. I'm a big fan of docks. Anyone else a fan of docks? Secrets.
I'll keep it down.
Stellar Bay Ruins south. Okay, so we... Oh, hello there. Bloody note. Lilia and passcode antediluvian. Oh, I guess I did a quest. I did a quest. Alright. So that's the dispensary. What is meeting with Catherine? Okay, let's check with Celia. Right. Help Naoka with the hangover. To Catherine in Fallbrook. Okay, so if we go to Fallbrook, we have a password now. Let's go find that guard's poster. That's a weird low stakes quest. Hello, friends.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir. Greetings, and welcome
Howdy.
to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
As if you'd say that. You having money trouble? That's the first thing you say to someone.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
Why do you buy monster parts?
So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong,
Squish.
silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
Just ask him. Just ask him on a date.
I couldn't. What if he says no?
Oh, not another one.
Hey,
fuck's sake.
Maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be quite as embarrassing if you ask. Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
What do you think? Does no one else in this world understand how to form relationships?
He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Good to have standards, I guess.
I know what I'm looking for.
You open up way too quickly.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
Hang on, I didn't even get the thing done I went into that conversation to do.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
Right. No, toss ball poster.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
All right. Cool. We leveled up. All right. So what am I putting points into? It's a very loud level up sound, isn't it? I guess I'm gonna split them between tech and leadership, I guess. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Packs. Shit. That's when you have no companions. Damn. That's pretty good. I'm gonna take the carry capacity, I think. Don't know though. I'm not gonna be alone in the party, am I? $40 kg carrying capacity bonus. Yeah. From companions. Is that two of them? It is, but you get one from each. Shit. Well, that's great. We nearly doubled it there. Alright. Let's go talk to Sebastian, who the game sort of implied I knew before I did.
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here. Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a woman who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts.
Why would I want any of that?
I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
Mr. Pickett? Franklin Pickett from Edgewater?
That's him. He'd been here years, but he always talked about going back to Edgewater one day.
You know who he's talking about?
Sure. Mr. Pickett used to run the community center outside Edgewater. He had this grand idea to make a museum for halcyon life. As my dad told it, Mr. Pickett was always going on about getting a Mantiqueen for the last display. He left the Vale, gosh, years ago.
He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Mantiqueens, especially.
Have you seen a Mantiqueen? LA, we've just been railroaded.
Sure. They're real big. Hard to miss them.
I want to see one.
Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett. But I haven't seen him in a few weeks.
He's dead.
To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him.
Got eaten by a Mantiqueen.
Captain, can we look for him? I'd feel awful if somebody from home was in trouble and we didn't do nothing.
Tell you what. I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal?
Sure.
All right then. Leave town through the southern gate.
Quest.
The one right here. And head past the abandoned ruins. Last Mantiqueen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways. Could be Mr. Pickett still out there, too.
He's dead. Let's talk about Celia.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
Would you consider going on a date with her? She likes you. I'm gonna say this.
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues.
Wow. As if I care that much about this. Yeah, let's just persuade.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
Great, I don't care.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well, but we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
Shit, I mean, around here, anyone who has any sort of personality at all is a catch, right?
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
He said he'll go on a date with you if you get me that poster.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it?
He vomited.
Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on?
He likes you, just don't ask him for any discounts.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
Not a problem. Okay, who do you have a crush on?
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
Ew.
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
That's very generous of you.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
I forget, actually. I forget why I'm here.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Could always be both. If I have to eat one more weird science project passed off as food in this rat-fucked colony, I am going to stab someone. Jeez. Let's pretend like we're gonna buy fish off him.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Why would you want to bring them back?
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Well, you're doing better than the last place I went to.
Exactly what I would have said if I'd been paying attention. You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
That's a coward's answer.
I have people to look after. I need to be practical.
That's why Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Ingenious plan? Don't get me wrong, I'm starting to admire your sand, but I bet you could overcomplicate a sister sandwich.
What a charmingly roguish turn of phrase. Allow me to express my thanks at your confidence and assure you that my plan is indeed sufficiently complicated.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
I like, Mr. Business over here.
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Fine, but how do you mean to do that?
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
That is true, actually.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It is quite the rush.
What's the other part of your plan?
I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Yay. Why are you saying it that way? Damn.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Sure, fine. Interesting. Now, I was prepared to tell them to get fucked. Until they said you'll have an ally on the board, which, that's actually...
Oh, it does work.
That's useful, isn't it? Oh, we have a lot to do here. Alright. Velma at the warehouse.
I
Let's
brought
do
some
that.
musk from Sebastian to cover up the saltiness.
Constable. I can't get through here, right? No, I can't. But I can steal. Do you want to be associated with the evil, Sean? I need to be more powerful so that I can destroy the evil. That's never went wrong in history, right?
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Yeah, Catherine said she'd shove you in a box.
Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more expletives in your message. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Jesus Christ, this poster is taking me everywhere. What's this about your foreman?
Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean, everything smells in here, but something's fishy. Wait.
Party.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
Why don't you just pay them more?
Because we've got a budget, all right? And in case you haven't noticed, MSI doesn't exactly have a lot of spare bits on hand.
I can talk to Caleb for you.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it?
Oof.
I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while.
Wonder if
Check
he'd
the
come back
Aqua.
to work if
He's
I
usually
shot
there.
you. Who's this Catherine you mentioned?
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer. Something else on your mind?
Tell me about your missing co-worker.
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
You're kind of not very nice. He'll come back eventually. You can't constrain a person's freedom.
I can't keep working double shifts either. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply.
I hate to ask about Grimm's post. Why would that be sent to the fish factory?
This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it.
Ooh.
So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it?
Didn't he pay for it?
No. I paid Sublight for it. So it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money.
You still have the poster, right?
It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money.
Surely we can work something out.
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
I want to pass the higher check just to be like, haha, I can. But I'm going to say, work with me. I'm helping you find Braxton, aren't I? Do you reckon? Oh, we could just intimidate him.
I got a feeling you and Catherine would get on like tumors on a pig. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon.
All right. Neat. Where's your office? Did it get handed over to me then? I can't actually tell. Oh, I have it, yeah. I thought since it was in an actual location. What if we just keep it? Or what if we take it to Nell, whoever Nell is, and be like, pay me for this?
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
Here it is.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Alright. I'm happy with that. Alright, let's get some medicine. Let's talk to Caleb Herrick first. Yes. Who's upstairs? I see. Oh, there's a lot to do here, isn't there? Aha, this is the Union, eh?
New face, huh? You from Offworld?
I am indeed. Captain Hawthorne.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink.
Oh.
Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
Shut up, you. You were drunk yesterday. We need to talk about Velma.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Sanjar's gonna fire Velma if you don't return to work. Why would he give a fuck? Any suggestions for how to put pressure on Velma to negotiate?
If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better. The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true.
What's this about blackmail?
I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
Well, okay. Let's go have a look around then, eh? Do the Braxton quest first. Ooh. Well, I'll take a look at that. Something intriguing is going on here. So we want to deal... we'll deal with that later. Got enough going on right now.
Help! Someone's been killed!
Oh no.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Talmadge. Are you alright?
No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth. If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Well. I like how you get XP for finding vending machines.
Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
Not much I can do for this guy.
We kill people like every day. I've seen you hit someone's head off with a hammer. Alright. This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from Left Field Tossball Betting. Yank. Yank. Victim. Hang on, wait. This isn't even the apartment? Fuck me. This is something else that's going on, is it? I thought this was the guy I was coming here. Alright, well. So what? There's a dead guy. Well, we'll deal with that later.
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
I haven't seen him in a while.
He's dead.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about Mostly Colonists, you'd be thankful.
Hello there.
Oh! You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
I'm looking for Braxton. Have you seen him?
Braxton? I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Dilated pupils,
Doubt.
anxious posture, muscle spasms. She's high on some quality stuff.
No! Okay, maybe just a little Braxton always has a good stash, and I just like to let loose a little. Stop thinking about the marauders and the raptidons outside, you know?
So you do know Braxton.
Oh, damn. He told me he was delivering to this
I'm a
house in the
detective.
ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick, and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
That's all I needed.
Poor fella. Hope he's okay. We should hurry, Captain.
Right, so what was going on in here? Oh! Several ragged outfits, all the same cut and colour, was stuffed into the suitcase. Investigate left field tossball betting. Is that somewhere that's in this city? Space crime continuum. Nell. Oh, right. This is it's gone all LA noir on us, hasn't it? Why'd you kill that guy?
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
I play for Anti-Cleo's Darlings. Don't you recognize me?
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you? But what are you doing on Monarch?
This is part of a goodwill tour of Halcyon. We're meeting our fans across the colony.
Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought. So, what can I do for you?
A lot of the lies are just... It doesn't help you out. It's just you being an asshole because you can. You said you're having trouble receiving the tossball game transmission.
Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda. Like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch. Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
What does teeth have to do with anything?
They were pretty distinct. Monarch doesn't exactly have a thriving dental industry, and Isaac seemed to get stuck in all sorts of bad habits, dietary and otherwise. Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter, other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
So, who did he owe?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
I'll make them pay. Thanks for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
I'm going to go and persuade/intimidate them into doing something. Or I'll shoot their heads off. Oh, fine. Go on. What? What?
Please! Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
It's more dissolving than melting.
That is not helpful.
Right. So, what is it? It's a cat or a sprat or something. You know, I'd like to see one of these in a game once where it's this setup and then it is actually a kid.
Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the woman to save your little ducky. And I was right. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools and poisonous glands, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place
Tucker
like this.
is a lion.
Please, can't we help?
Please, won't you go and find my boy?
I'll help you find your son. Did she? Yeah, let's fleece Agnes.
Well, I guess I can't ask you to leave the town walls for free. It is deathly dangerous out there. I got some bits saved up for a rainy day. I'll give you every last one if you just bring my Tucker back to me. I won't even be mad at him running off. You tell him I won't be mad.
All right.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Well. Hey, Jax.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Fuck are you?
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
I am going to push you all down.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
I'm making it my business.
Oh yeah? What are you saying exactly?
I like that you have to pass a smaller check. You'll clear out and never come back.
Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
Hehehe. I'm so intimidating.
Miss Ellie, Dr. Finhill. I noticed your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
Oh. Pavati's too nice. I hate her. Right.
You should know you're getting excellent reviews from across the company. What can I do for you?
Alright. I met Grim, the landing pad guard. Yeah, I guess we should actually.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He did a bang-up job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
You know what's interesting about this game, right? I haven't noticed any bugs, especially any game-breaking bugs. In that, when this character just glitched a little when I entered a conversation with them, I was like, oh wow, glitchy. But I don't think we've seen anything else, have we? There was Vicamax's clothes. Oh yeah, the clothes sort of got folded in on themselves. But that's not bad, is it? I mean, it's fairly polished, isn't it? I'm just thinking about how people say, you know, like, big open world games have jank necessarily, when it's like, clearly that it's not that big of a problem if, you know, it crashed the first time I finished the opening cutscene. Oh, fair enough. Maybe if it's I had one ragdoll flip out and fly through the wall. Maybe I'm just getting lucky, you know. That was basically Jim Sterling's video this morning. Oh, was it? Like, this game is much less glitchy than, say, Fallout 4 or Skyrim or something. Right.
But that's terrible. What happened?
It's Elijah and his hooligan friends. I ran them out of
I'm
town.
glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them eventually.
I bet.
Of course I would have. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
All right.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because
They mainly just talk about their gun.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
Right, excellent. Let's do passion pills. Steroid. Okay, let's go to the dispensary then. Wow, so did I stumble upon the premise of a Jim Sterling video? See, I could be Jim Sterling. I could do it.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Quite the bedside manner,
I hope
lady.
you're talking about my face.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Like, once every woman in this colony goes over the age of 40, they really embrace the sort of old matron archetype, don't they? I've been asked to pick up a caffeine supplement.
And what a helpful young lady you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals. Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
Actually, the pills are for me.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame
Thank
what
you very
some
much for
people
the
will do
bits.
to get a little extra?
Duke it out in the wrestling ring. Oh, gee, I don't think so. You can't trust people these days.
Except for you. I can tell. You've got one of those faces. I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub.
Jesus.
Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail?
Ah. Oh, sorry, I was drinking water out of my water bottle. And when I went to put it down again, it splashed and a drop jumped up and went out of the very narrow spout of it and hit me right in the middle of the eye. Oh. Oh. Alright. You okay?
Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
There must be some way I can increase Nyoka's allotment, because I get the sense Nyoka is the next companion I can recruit, and therefore I have to be nice about.
Well, I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
get me caffeinoid or you're going to need a taste of your own medicine.
Well, this certainly isn't worth my good health. I'll get you a dose, but I'll have you know, I'm very disappointed in you. There, and good riddance. That's the last help you're getting from Abigail Edwards.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yourself.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
And we leveled up. Alright, so I kind of want to take at least this one to 40, don't I? 20% armor rating. And then I'm just gonna split them between tech and leadership for now. Yes. And since I'm level 15, it looks like we have... Yeah, we do. Any damage that will kill you instead heals a small amount of health. This effect has a long cooldown. That's good, yeah. Just in case. I think you leveled up. Can you turn it up a bit? And Parvati, okay. I'm gonna take that. Yeah.
He's always cranky.
All right, let's hold off on talking to the guide. There we go. We have to leave Stellar Bay for that one. The only one that we don't have to leave Stellar Bay for is what's it called? Convince. Okay. If you can find proof, you can use that as leverage to make Velma negotiate. Well, let's do that. Yeah, let's search the warehouse. Wherever it is. Yeah, it's over here. Whee. Toilet. So there's likely to be a terminal somewhere. Such as this one. Let me just lock you out there. Right. Okay. We need to hack it, but we don't have the hack. And also, I'm gonna be back in a few minutes, folks, because I need to use the little Sean's room. I'll be back in a sec. Howdy. I'm back. Okay, so we need a hack of 55. The fish in tank 23A are a little lumpy. Mash random keys. I wonder if you mash random keys like 100 times, you get it. Alright. So my hack is 50, right? So if we can just get it up a little. Oh, and we've got an extra thing there. So what do we have a lot of? Because I could put that in the second one, couldn't I? Mind attributes. What we need is stealth attributes, isn't it? Because hack counts as stealth. Hang on, there isn't mind attributes. What's this talking about? Hack scales off int. Okay. Hack, right? Oh, so mind would do it for us, wouldn't it? So, yeah, okay, let's drink this. Whoops. I didn't mean to equip it, right? So we drank that. Ah, hack is 54. Alright. What can we do then? Engineering plus 5. Engineering plus 15. Shit. Just keep drinking. Does it stack? Do you have cloves? Not many. Okay. I've been breaking stuff down mostly. It does not stack. Yeah, I didn't think it would. Well, if anything gives a mind plus 2 or a hack 1. +1. It's all going to be +1, isn't it? Shit. Vicar Max gives you a hack bonus. Yeah, but I'd have to go back to the ship. Which is annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go, aren't I? Yeah, if there was a, let's pick the... Oh, hang on. This is here. What if there's a No. I thought there might be a password in there. Alright. Let's fast travel and swap to Max and have the Vicar hack the computer.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix.
Fortunately. Okay. So we just gotta get down there. If Overwatch 2 is being announced, when is BlizzCon?
It smells like wrapped in here.
Oh, it does work.
Right, hack. Alright. She's been slowly siphoning money from her operating budget into a personal account. The theft is cleverly hidden. Individual instances can be excused as rounding errors and mistakes in simple arithmetic. Yeah, okay. Excellent. Do you reckon we should lean on Velma?
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape
She's
than this.
doing Office Space.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery? You be my guest.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, I'll have to try that. Anyway, what do you folks need?
If they remove May, I will boycott Blizzard even harder than I'm currently doing.
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the stereobiotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton shifts.
Awfully nice of you not to say.
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the salt tuna, fat and mostly tumor-free. Something else on your mind? Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Why can't you give him his pay increase?
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple.
Yes, you do.
Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
She's principled, in at least this area. I will begrudgingly give her that.
Thank you. I think. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
I saw your accounts. You've been skimming money for years. You can afford to pay more.
Yeah, and did you miss the part where I'm working doubles to cover for everyone who decides not to show?
Ironic, isn't it?
I'm the one who keeps this place running. That money's mine, one way or another.
And what do you think Sanjar will say to that?
Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team can have their raise, but I need them back here immediately.
Ha 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 ha. Use the Vicar for his hacking bonus. Yeah, and then get rid of him. You stay on the ship unless we need you to hack something. Hello, you. I sorted your thing out.
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us? Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Velma was embezzling from MSI. She's agreed to up your wages in exchange for my silence. Yeah, let's just spill it. That's funny.
Well, I'll be a Raptidon's dinner. Reckon I ought to listen to gossip more often. Here, take this as compensation. It ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we appreciate all you've done.
Yay.
Now me and my friends here better get back to work before Velma blows a fuse.
Huzzah. We're getting all sorts of stuff done today.
You don't seem to like traveling with us much.
Hello there. Why in the architect's name would
Are you
say
being
that?
good or evil, Sean?
It's just that
Thank
you're
you, Scarves
real
and Celery too. I'm being a very good boy.
grouchy. Kinda all the time.
I'm not grouchy. I'm just irritated by inane questions.
Yeah, see, when you say it like that, it makes me wonder.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
I've got your magic pills.
More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Ooh, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Alright, glad to have
Great.
you.
Where to?
Let's find the information broker.
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns.
Rotting River.
We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Vicar, see you later.
As long as you've got my back, I'll have yours. Welcome to the unreliable crew.
So you keep Monarch safe, huh? That's real honorable work, Miss Nyoka.
Oh, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude. Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
Alright, I guess we're leaving then, aren't we? Have we done everything in the place? Hang on. Location. So that's in Amber Heights, that's Searcher House, south of Stellar Bay. That's Fallbrook. That's building north of Stellar Bay. And southwest of Stellar Bay, yes. So we are leaving.
Join me for a second, will you?
What does that mean?
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, you might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Well, I definitely don't plan on getting myself killed.
Well, we'll see about that. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
I'm honored you're asking, and I'm thrilled to accept. That sounds sarcastic, so I'm going to say it.
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us.
Wow.
We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
Alright, sure. How do you know they're dead?
I saw it happen. Hell, one of them was in my arms at the time.
I crushed
His name was Hayes, and he's our first stop. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry.
Where's home?
A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked
Yay,
us
I've
all
been
out.
wanting to meet one of those.
If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
There's no need for that language. Sounds fun. These are both a little mean. This is like, sounds fun. Like, let's go bury your old friends. And this sounds like, ugh, I can't be bothered.
Oh, yes. I can't wait.
Oh, hello, Party. Cool. Alright, well, we've got many, many, many quests now, don't we? Monarch Wilderness. Let's just wander about seemingly at random.
Whew. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipments at the cannery.
Right. Here's the road. Follow it south.
Yoka. Ooh. That's a big gun. Lie. Yes. 20% damage to creatures. I mean, that might be handy since we're here. We could also make Nyoka like a tank, you know, go for threat generated and health, and then armor rating, you know. I'm gonna go towards doing that. Yeah. I've also got a heavy weapon thing here. Oh shit.
Damn, but we're good.
That thing is a real sponge.
Here we go.
Well, that's pretty funny. They got it.
That's the last of them.
Yeah. I really like the screaming. That really added to it. Ooh. Safe. Nice. Wow. Just all sorts. Now we're back to this now, where we're just filling up our pockets. So what's the closest, do we reckon? South. There was one north, wasn't it? North of Stellar Bay. Yeah, let's do that one. It's kind of like, you know, more west, I'd say, but whatever. And I imagine we're right by, yeah, the Braxton one. Alright, let's do that first. So it's probably like right there. It is, it's actually this
Feels like
exact
the old
house.
bits outside of Edgewater. Used up, unneeded, left to settle into ruin.
Don't bother knocking on any doors.
I like this gun. It fires very quickly. Alright. How do we get in? It does, it goes pew pew pew. We did so many quests in the town that we just leveled up. Alright. What do we want to do? guess... I don't know. I don't really care about hack. Our lockpick is boosted so much when we've got Parvati with us as well. Plus our dialogue is great right now. I don't know. I might just keep putting stuff into these two. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We're just going to keep boosting those. Science will boost your energy weapons if you like this pistol. I do, actually. That's pretty good, I suppose. Who's playing this alone? That's weird. I could just say, I mean, I don't think we're going to be hitting the bonus again. Companion crit chance is pretty good, isn't it? I mean, I don't know, it's all like alright, most of it. Some of them are rubbish and some of them are like, okay. Really? But there's none that I'm like, I must have that. I must get it. Yeah, I would quite like to snipe. The refill TCD, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna take Ferk's advice and assume I'm gonna get a sniper at some point that's actually good, and then we will do lots of sniping, slow-mo sniping. Oh, it's pretty nice in here.
A visitor?
Oh, shit.
What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
I'm getting real bad fight or flight right now. Watch your step. People ain't this friendly outside city walls.
The Edgewater deserters were perfectly nice, and they lived outside the city walls. Well, maybe not Adelaide, but everyone else.
Adelaide was fine.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable.
Everyone who's like, Adelaide's motivated by revenge. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Just because the game tells you that matters. Plus, everyone's like, there's a secret third option with the town where you can send it to the town and then oust him and put the rebels in charge. Everyone who's telling you that is a coward, because that to discover that they would have had to send it to. They would have had to cut off the deserter camp. I don't trust those people. Plus, that option's not as good as just depowering the town. I'm looking for a man named Braxton.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
Are you sure you haven't seen Braxton?
I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
Something ain't right about this.
Dinner is Braxton, isn't it?
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner?
Actually, I'm looking for a man named Braxton.
Sorry, I'm not real good with, names.
Something wrong?
It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments, feelings, but the details slip.
I felt like that after my dad passed. Walked around in a haze for weeks. I'm sorry you're feeling that way too.
Other times it's like there's fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before?
Nope.
That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready, huh?
Jeez. It's just gonna be like a head in one of these pots.
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not?
I certainly can't fault your optimism.
And who could? Stretch out your hand and cosmic divinity reaches back. Open wide your mouth and the universe provides sustenance.
Things have a way of working out, I suppose. I like that.
That they do. Though it's up to us to make the most of those opportunities, wouldn't you say? Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
If there's one thing about cannibals in media, they talk about eating a lot. Hello. It's basically all they're concerned with, and they say it so suspiciously. It's like incredibly easy to spot.
Hey, what are you doing in my room?
Whatever the fuck I want.
Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you?
Your rocket candies?
The ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on it. Like the other man used to bring.
What other man?
I'm not telling you.
Hey.
Spacer's Choice pills, they cure all your ills.
It's just a way out. How to serve man. The sun crests the horizon, as round, soft and warm as the lump of a cysty pig. The day is fresh and alive with possibility. Wow. So he's been getting slowly worse at poetry. Itchy, tasty.
They sulfur-sodden assholes.
Wow. Okay, so we have...
Ain't enough that the raps eat everyone? Now people
Supper
are doing
time.
it too?
I'm gonna be sick.
Well, dig in. Don't want to know what's in that. So I don't actually want to, you know... even pretend to feel clever about the fact that I saw that coming. Don't play with your food. I mean, it's a little obvious, wasn't it?
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
The murdering cannibal accuses me of being
Quickly,
nosy.
my dear. She's getting agitated. We can't let the meat spoil.
Don't worry. We'll make this quick.
Incoming!
Oh, jeez.
I am a...
Good job, Cap!
They didn't deserve to die so clean.
How can we explain this to folks? Everybody with missing family will wonder if these people...
I kind of figured you'd be able to talk that out. I didn't want to talk that one out. They were killing and eating people. Let's go see why that upstairs door was locked in. Is there something I can access from up here? I guess, is that just a way to sneak in here if you jump from over there or something? I guess so, right? Well, great. So... that one isn't far, is it? It's just over here. Did Sean loot the person turned to ash? I don't think I did, actually. But that's okay. See, like, a shot from this now isn't even as powerful. Is it 96? 58? I mean, it's a better starting shot, but, like... what if we try this?
This'll be fun.
Oh, you hold it down, I see.
Nice one!
Wow.
I'll fix you right up!
That's funny.
To shreds, you say?
Wow. That was a lot of them. I really like Ellie, but Nyoka's like special ability is so funny that I might just keep her in the party from now on. Because that's a fun button to press. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep upgrading this pistol, honestly. I love it. It's so good.
Here they come! Wow, not even a scratch!
Yoink, 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 yoink. Ooh, workbench. Okay. Right. Tinker. And you can tinker with this as well. Like, and I might just spend tons on just upgrading this thing because it's great. You can't modify it though, I don't think. Yeah, if it was reverse cannibals, that would have been funny as well. You can reduce tinker costs significantly with the science skill. Ah, right. Yeah, because it gets a little expensive after a while. Tinkering cost. Ah, right. Further reduce tinkering cost to -90. Tinkering cost for science weapons is capped. Jeez. Oof, oof, oof. That could get really OP. You can just like keep boosting them. Flamethrower. Nice. Flamethrower. Let's look at that. Let's see. Critical damage plus 25%. We can make a stealth flamethrower. I mean, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Plasma flamethrower. Holy shit. Shock flamethrower. Magazine size plus 50%. Go. I guess I haven't seen anything to actually spend bits on apart from mission-related stuff. You find most other stuff, and you could. I mean, there's tons of stuff I haven't sold. I might just tinker with this pistol forever, you know. Although my my long guns is my best, isn't it? So I should really find a long gun I like. Hack. Spoof logging credentials. Subversive undertones. Yeah, let's delete all. I don't mind. Tripblade Mark II. Huh.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats hear boots?
Snarl like a raptidon.
Get away!
I'm just messing with you. Who's in there?
Thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Metaqueen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help?
Huh. You got locked in?
It's easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
Well, I need to get into that room.
Thanks, ladies. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
Jeez, you don't sound so, so concerned.
Sure. Beats not answering questions.
Looking for a Bolt 52.
Probably. I don't know. When I try to read things, my mind gets to wandering about all the things I could be doing instead.
Who are you?
I'm an Iconoclast runner. The Iconoclast runner. Fastest we've got. Ain't a Raptidon on this void-forsaken hellhole that can catch me. I'm... Sorry. Put me in a tiny room like this and I'm liable to flip. Not keen on tight spaces, you know?
Tell me about... Let's let them out first.
Here.
Oh, wow, we can't hack that. Alright, we gotta find a dead guy. Oh, over there, I see. Leaded armor. Wee.
Phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind.
Attack. That's ludicrous.
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Jeez.
But I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect?
If you ask her to open the door by pulling the handle up, the door opens. That's funny. By being saved by me, you are entered into a non-negotiable contract. You now owe recompense. Wow, that's funny.
Ah, shit. I wouldn't have agreed to be saved if I'd known that. All right, here.
Good luck.
Thanks a lot, lady.
Right, Bolt 52 cartridge. Got it. Oh, another flamethrower. Awesome. Game's just throwing flamethrowers at me right now. Fun. Alright. Brilliant. What's next then? We've got that. That's return to Sanjar. That's return to Velma. So that's Amber Heights, Fallbrook, return to Sanjar again, and southwest to find a Mantiqueen. Let's find Mr. Pickett. It's over there. I'm being a very good... Well, I am being a very good person. She should have paid me anyway. Yeah, I'm happy to make this work. I think. Let's just follow the road. We'll get a bit lost, it's fine.
Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you or eat you. Or both.
I wonder who used to live here. Do you suppose anyone remembers anymore?
An old church. So we can have a bit of a look around. Don't think I'll get any complaints about that. Impact Hammer Mark II. Impact Hammer, 120, damage 50. Wowzer. Well, that's for you, Marty. That's a pretty rubbish assault rifle you've got there. Oh, the game didn't like that. I brushed up against some geometry. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's keep heading over that way. I kinda want to search every house. Oh, I've already searched this one. Amber Heights and Fallbrook are both this way, and we've got business in both.
I smell blood.
Big mistake. Good score, Cap.
Here I go! It's nothing personal, I swear.
Ooh, hunting rifle, Ultra. That's exactly what I wanted.
The fact Sean hasn't spent 5 solid minutes staring at how cool the gas giant is makes me think either my priorities are wrong or his priorities are wrong.
Listen, I'll have a look now. It's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, it's rather cloudy right now is the problem. Cool, so we have a better sniper now, right? I know there was another one. I just can't remember where they died. Could have been in the grass or anywhere. Ah, well, whatever. Whee. Is this the bell curve game I had so much about? Oh, it's looking like it's going to be 2.5 hours long. Wow.
Here we go.
Don't mess with us.
We shot the tail off.
Watch your feet. The sulfur pools don't just sting. They'll take a toe off.
That foot out of the way.
Here we go.
Assault Rifle Ultra. Hell yeah, we're finding better weapons on this place. There we go. We can just basically swap the equipment for the next level of stuff, can't we? So can you, like... Well, that's so cute. Is the problem. And it's, you know, better. What happens if we... You know, like, actually put that on and then turn it on for Parvati? Would that actually show Parvati wearing double goggles or what? Okay, so that's level 17 and level 17, so that looks like what we're finding, right? I need to start breaking down some of these. Pro tossball stick. I heard a growl. Hello. That looks fancy. What is it? Deadeye assault rifle. Guess it's an assault rifle with a scope on it, right? Execute. What's that special effect? What does that do? I mean, I like the look of this. It doesn't hit as hard, but it's higher DPS. Is there a way to find out what execute does? Why doesn't it say? I guess, what would it be in journal? No. Codex. Ugh, Jesus fucking Christ. Codex debuff section. Codex debuffs. Codex. Fuck's sake. Right. Where is debuffs? Ah, it's in symbols. Right, okay. What? It doesn't tell me what it actually is. You scroll past it. Did I? Ah, oh, fuck. Who knows what it does? We'll figure it out. Execute.
Down they go! Perfection!
Insta-kill, maybe? What? Shoot the body for a chance at an insta-kill or something like that? I don't know. It's weird it wouldn't say on the weapon what it does. Ink. Right control armor. That's my carbine. I love it. Bolter pistol 2.0. Oh, we're finding really good stuff now. Well, you know, compared to. So 288. Oh, but that's so much better than our fun gun. We're going to just have to save that now. Not fair. We'll save it till we can upgrade it enough somehow. Because I like it. I like that it goes pew 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 really fast. Where are we? Sealed. Can we get around here? Bayside Terrace Warehouse. I don't even think I have a quest here. I think it's like the one place I don't have a quest. Right? Do I? I can't even remember. Pulse hammer. Sounds fun. That's pretty good. What do you use? That's also pretty good though.
Great work.
Elite troop armor. The vermin. It's one of those big guns. Let's see. Okay, it's going to take a year to calibrate the gas sensors. That's rather a long time. Alright, I'm guessing we're coming back here later then. Let's head here and go south. Way. Water. You gotta love it. Flamethrower! Need to start breaking those down. I imagine they're quite scrap mechanical. I also don't really want this plasma launcher.
Go! Here goes nothing!
That's the last of them.
No. I shot a bit of it off. We're gonna have to increase the magazine size on this gun, I think. Amber Heights, eh? Do we want to go to Amber Heights? I think I want to carry on for now and go and find out what happened to Mr. Pickett.
South here. Off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us. Watch it. These pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
I don't got much use for sulfur in my own world.
Boy, take it!
Nice hit!
Oh, jeez. There's some very close ones.
You got it, Captain!
Love a good fight.
I didn't realize there were ones right next to me when I fired at the one that was far away. Hello there.
Don't mess with us.
Damn, this gun I found is good. Mantisaur drone.
Here we go.
Did that just roll out the way of a bullet?
Nice one.
Oh, that's just a Manta Queen. Well. I guess we gotta kill this thing then. I guess we could blind it. And then try and cripple it.
I see it now!
Huh. Ain't seen a sick queen before.
That one was sick, apparently. Jeez. Ah, Mr. Pickett's channel. And we leveled up. Ow. Oh, my lower back still hurts from the other day. That's not good. What was I increasing again? Can't quite remember. Tech, that's right. taken this up any further, really. Would I really care? Companion skill bonus to player skills is good. Because then we'd be like a real crew skill on the skill front anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I'm happy we've boosted science up as high as we can. What's engineering do again? Ow. When I can't decide, split evenly. I want to go to Fallbrook for some reason before I want to go there. I'm going to go here. This is pretty big. This map, isn't it? Hello. Protective clothing with safety harness gold. What does that mean? Is that like a special version of it or something? Oh, that's fancy. Look at that. Jeez. That is quite the outfit we've got there. I'm keeping this. Sublight Fug. Stuck with a sword. What does this hat actually do for us? Leadership skills and persuade up, and this is dialogue skills +5. Oh my god. We are gonna be talking people's heads off. Fallbrook. This is where we were coming to meet someone, wasn't it?
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there, if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Ah, this is pretty. Hello, you.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Tell me about the amenities.
No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Yay. Lilia sent me. Let's go.
You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit.
Jeez. Oh my god, that's horrible.
She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail.
Jeez.
Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient.
Funny.
We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
Sure.
Swell. We like quick on the draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $250 a night.
It's really expensive.
Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket.
Oh, well, this is certainly a town. I think.
Fallbrook's great. Anything you want, they've got it. So long as you've got the bits.
Why are there guards in front of this place? Hello, Nelson Mason.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Well, that's awfully kind of you, mister.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that,
Havarti is very
you
naive.
don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
Did you just say wink at me instead of actually winking?
Don't believe I did. No? Wink. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
That's a stroke of sheer brilliance. Lie 1.
See? I know a fellow genius when I clap eyes on him. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me?
Fine.
In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
Make it 35 plus a sample of the goods and you got a deal. Wink. That's funny.
35%? Are you out of your gourd? If I wasn't recovering from a bout of Morgellons, I wouldn't stand for this. But things are what they are, so I'll agree to it. But not 0.5% more. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Neat. This place is nice.
No, but thank you. I'm quite all right as I am.
What?
Oh, you're still here. I said I don't require anything at this time. Run along now. I've had more than enough to satisfy my thirst for one evening.
Alright, what's your deal?
Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. But it seems to me the whole town is designed primarily to leech one's bits. And now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. You wouldn't leave a friend in need, I'm sure.
What's with the eyebrows?
Don't suppose I could just ask you to scram. Can't fathom why you'd go searching her out. But it's your neck on the noose. I was told she runs the saloon.
Alright.
You seen Arthur today?
Nah, last time I saw him was gone.
Yo.
Hungry? I'm famished myself. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Alright. Yeah, restricted. Let's sell our rubbish. I actually wonder if there's anything worth buying in here.
I test every product myself to assure maximum customer satisfaction. If you doubt it, I can show you my lower back rash. No rubbernecking.
Lovely. Wow, eye covering. Lie up. That's good. Do I like the eye patch more than the top hat? I don't know. You can buy quest items? Yeah. Oh, well, I'm not going to actually do that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm happy with what we've got right now.
Uh-huh. You blind, little bird? Or can you not see I'm busy?
You don't scare
Why
me.
is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
Wow. Yeah, let's charm by insulting the town.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
I'm the fixer for your sublight problem.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Right, that.
So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Yeah, fine. I mean, yeah.
Meaning safe for me and my crew. Seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
Yeah, sure, I can do it.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders.
Oh, that's no problem.
The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with manties. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
I'll just shoot them with my guns. Yeah.
And will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibilities. You know when to strike and when to wait. Shame what came of your crew.
Crews are for ships. They were a family.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the mantis nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Good thing we have an engineer.
Load vapors into a liquid propellant tank? I think I know how to do that. No, I can do that. I think. Yes. Mostly? Definitely.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in.
I already knew that.
But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
Alright.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now.
Yes, Hyrannus, yes.
There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
Run him off. Alright.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid fucker who's gonna get it for me.
Alright. Easy as eating a sissy pig pie. I don't even care about how to get
Guess
in.
you've got it
I'm gonna
figured out,
walk
then.
in and tell
Good.
it to fuck off.
Hit him where it hurts. In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do.
Say I just kill Clive. Like that.
If you got brass knockers, you can shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery. Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
Sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
That character was funny. That's a nice haircut.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine send you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order?
Got any Glacial Age whiskey, I guess?
No, I don't have any... Ugh. If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets. Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
This is like Borderlands, but actually
I
funny.
don't think I like Miss
Yeah.
Catherine. Not just on account of the swearing, though she swears awful much.
She's fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side. Then she's liable to drown you in the waterfall.
Yeah, I like it. There's like a lot of the good elements of Fallout and Mass
If you're
Effect.
feeling like the civilized
and
type, the
Borderlands.
waterfall's a good spot to wash your clothes.
I mean, it's just video game logic, isn't it? Nice fun fact. Anti-riot gear. I'm sure I like that. I mean, you know, looks kind of cool, I guess. Holy shit, there's a lot to do on Monarch, isn't there? Stealing, I love it. What did I just steal? It was an ID cartridge, wasn't it?
And we're stalking, and we're stalking.
What the? What do you think you're doing?
Whatever I want.
Just don't let me get you.
Returning fire!
Stop, please!
I didn't do anything.
Who's there?
Olaf, I don't want to die. Kill me. I don't want to die. Don't. Please don't kill me.
I'm not gonna kill you, I was just looking in a box. Jeez. How do you disengage from combat? Ah. Get over here. Well, I mean, we may as well open the fucking box now, mightn't we? I'm not gonna kill anyone who doesn't shoot at me first.
I surrender!
Jeez. There we go.
What?
I'm near hostiles. I'm not near hostiles.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing at all.
All right, but I got my eye on you.
It thinks I'm near hostiles. Hehehe, that's funny. Right. Shipping manifests. There's gotta be something good in here, right? No. Ah, I see. So if you get caught twice, then you're fucked. Negative. That was sublight, wasn't it? It's probably fine. I only killed some of them. Alright. Can't I fly my ship and land somewhere else here?
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix.
Cascadia landing plan.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
Let's go fly there. Yeah, oh, you have to actually fly there, I see. And that should get us out, at least. Hopefully they won't be hostile when we go back.
You ever been off Monarch, Myoka? Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted. Soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
Don't fret. I'm watching your back now. Anything tries to eat us, I'll give it a mighty whack on the nose.
They've
Well,
got
I'll be
special
damned.
names.
You watch my back, I'll watch yours. Damn, but we're good.
We killed the Sprat. Calm down. I'm gonna stick with my mistake there of attempting to steal from the box. I mean, this pistol is just so by far the best thing I have. All right.
I am a Nice work.
That's the last of them.
Jesus Christ. You had a lot of stuff on you. Set yourself to the Cascadia quest. I don't even know what it was. Oh yeah, enter the secret lab in Cascadia. I am on it, yeah. Wowza. We got some good stuff there. Right, 289. Let's see. Plasma rifle 2.0. It's better than that, isn't it? And it hits very hard. It's still not as good as our pistol though, which is just like way better than anything else we've got, DPS wise anyway.
Coming, Captain.
Pulse hammer. Sealed. I guess named creatures have really good loot or something. Alright, so we need to get across this bridge. Yank.
Used to be, you could get the best wine on Monarch here.
I would have liked to see this place before it was all boarded up.
Oh
Hit
shit.
the note. This isn't working. Strong. Hit it with something else. Nice hit. We did it.
That's still funny. Screaming and on fire is funny. like, taking a swig from a bottle, throwing it away, and then firing a minigun that fires plasma while screaming is cool. I'm still enough of a teenager to find that funny. I don't think we can actually get across from this side, can we? That's the only bridge and it's sealed. So we'd have to come at it from the other side, right? There's no way to, like, jump it, is there? I mean, they obviously wouldn't be that silly. I mean, it might be doable, though. I don't know. Try and platform it. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. I mean, there's a way up over there, but the quest marker's over this way. Yeah, they're not going to put anything close enough to the wall for me to actually hop it. I guess we go here and then we just make our way down the road.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends.
Go!
Nailed it, Cap!
Woo! Nice work!
Nice. Regular bandits, we are just tearing apart now.
Right. As I was saying, my condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any
Red
other sane
Dead's
person,
back.
but
Yay.
that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends.
Weekends?
Hands of the Void. I used to drop by the bar in Stellar Bay to knock a few back with the folks who had Saturdays off.
Don't know
As
what
I
I'd have
was
done
saying.
with that much time.
Love it. Alright. Let's break some stuff down. 20% chance to extract a basic mod. That's pretty good. Light assault. Holy shit. Look at that. 576. I mean, that's our new gun we have there. Light machine gun Mark II. So that's 960 DPS. 800. I mean, that's more, isn't it? Although we are fighting animals right now. I mean, what if I just use this?
I was always behind schedule anyhow.
Knowing you, you'd sit and be alone with your thoughts. Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound.
What if we actually just, like, go to
Sound still.
the main quest?
I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
Let's see how this works then. Holy shit. Well, I like this thing. I like it a lot. I like that leveling up guns like boosts all guns, so you don't have to be worried. Like, I put everything in pistols, but now... Hello. Straight through the wall.
Here I go! Don't mess with us.
Hunter Outpost keycard to unlock. Wow. I guess this is part of a quest as well then. Jeez. I'm picking up a lot of extra stuff to break down, like, constantly. Just getting rid of all of them. Damn, the DPS on these things is so high. So we want to go down here and then take the next right. I'll get up to the top of the peak.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Others slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat.
Wow, there's lots of things about, isn't there? Lots of creepy crawlies. Let's go through the caverns. Ow. Oh. Uh-oh. Ah, jeez. My tailbone. I think I've been in this chair too long. Well, this is pretty.
Look up. That makeshift bridge, we gotta cross it. First we go under, then hook around to the left, then up and over.
Okay. Oh, it's running in fear. That's sad. I like... Why would the dialogue thing work on animals or robots? I guess what, you're like so threatening that they just run away from you?
Nice hit!
But what about robots? Why would robots be tricked into fighting other robots? Necklace.
Tunnel here.
Mantiqueen.
I see you there!
I'm really worried about hitting Parvati with this thing. Yank. So you can creep past that, it looks like. The The robots are easily confused based on... Oh, right, so you shout like, you know, divide by 0 or something, and their heads start spinning around. Another one, and it's called a Mega Mantiqueen. That's old Fox.
Ah, shit. That's a big one. You can tiptoe around to the left or go in guns blazing. Up to you.
Let's tiptoe around. I want to tiptoe around and talk to that guy.
The hell? Look up. What's he doing up there?
I want to go see.
Little help here so we both don't die?
Oh, I can't get to him. It's working.
Over here.
Nothing can stand up to that combo. Speed up the wearer during time dilation. That's fine. A big axe. Yeah, that was alright. It's a better axe than that. There you go. We got you a new axe. Just loot your friends. Hello.
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger. You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. And that'll be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Bertold.
What in the void are you thinking, creeping around a mannequin like that?
At the time, I was thinking, please don't see me, oh law, I don't want to die, nah nah nah. Now I'm thinking it was stupid to come in here.
What are you doing here?
Killing marauders and hooligans, as I am handsomely paid to do. Of course, as me and Constance discovered, they ain't the only forms of life inhabiting these caverns. I owe you a debt for saving my neck, stranger, and I mean to pay it. There's a station up the way. It's where my C3s are posted. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way, once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
Jeez. People aren't appropriately afraid of death in this game. Parvati jumping when she saw the body before was the only realistic bit. Yoink, yoink, yoink. C3 stands for cop, cop, cop. How do I get over there? Ah, there we are. I'm sure there was something else down the other way, but whatever. Devil's Peak Summit.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead! I always wanted to poke through.
Oh no. How the hell did marauders navigate the caverns?
Hello.
This station's
Nice
under the
goggles.
protection of the corporate compliance crew.
Oh, there we go.
You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
No.
A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know.
Well, go kill them.
Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with, and that's guarding these big old Devil's Peak horns.
What are you waiting for? Help me kill these marauders.
There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties. You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
Alright. Where are we?
Working. Good score, Cap.
I guess they're down here then? Yeah. Let's talk to the boss. Oh, picking up that was enough to, Oh, I might actually want that one. Oh, that's interesting. We got a corrosion flamethrower. Which I like the sound of. Don't need that.
Hey, Mannequin Slayer! Glad you made it in one piece. After all, not everyone's so lucky. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you like.
Yay.
Then we call it even between us.
Why are you guys guarding the station?
We were hired to do so. Why else? You did get the memo that we're mercenaries? Our client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself the broker, and prefers the glow of a terminal to flesh and blood interaction. But I can't fault his work ethic. Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the caverns, including but not limited to marauders, iconoclasts, and agents operating for the MSI.
I'd call it even if you help me wipe out the marauders at the broadcast
You
station.
drive a hard bargain, Mannequin Slayer. It don't make much financial sense for C3 to expend resources on any killing beyond the contract stipulations. As the marauders didn't enter from the caves, the requirements are murky. At the same time, we do want to keep our client alive, until the payment's cleared.
So let's do this.
We recommended the client safeguard himself, so I don't expect that the main doors will be accessible. Find a way to open them, and we'll clear any hostiles on the inside.
Cool.
I'd best radio ahead for Joy and Hudson to prep for us. They'll be at the station entrance, ready with our finest auto mechanicals to assist you. C3s, prepare to move out.
Fucking hell. Thunder. Hey, I can just take all of this stuff. Nice. Cobbled exosuit. Plasma launcher. Don't really care about that. Stun baton ultra. Don't really care about that. Or any of that. I don't know if you heard, but you leveled up. I didn't notice. Oh, what am I putting this in? I need to put other things in this inhaler. I'm just going to increase the tactical time dilation. I never know what to put points in now. I don't really care about sneaking. Oh, pickpocket unlocks at 40. You can steal. I was wondering where pickpocket was. All gun. How about what? Just all long guns. Just keep putting stuff in long guns for the next 4 levels until we're 100. I mean, why not, right? But it's already easy enough, the combat, you know. I guess I'm gonna do 2 more in this. And bring those up to 45. And then I'm gonna boost Persuade. Yes. I mean, it's kind of nice having a thing, but nah. Thunder, let's see. Okay, so it's a shock. Thing. What the hell is it? Like a machine gun. I'm gonna try this thing, this light machine gun, for a bit. Assault rifle ultra with a shock attachment, basically. Alright. E. How much does it hit for, though? 462. What are you hauling about? Nah. That's better.
There you are. Boss man said you'd be up this way. Quick regroup
of Hiram's home. Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
Hiram.
I wonder how they punch a signal through the gas giant's magnetic field. Can't be easy.
Fox radioed ahead. Said I'm to follow you. Provide whatever support you need. If those bastards start shooting, we'll join in. I gotta warn you, my girl Sunshine here is a tad trigger happy. Of course, me and her will follow your lead. Just wanted you to know we wouldn't begrudge you of any violent inclinations. Ain't it the same, really? I'd say me and my piece meet each other halfway on the issue. She likes to be used, and I like to put her to good use. As so very often as I can.
Jeez.
We can tell friend from foe, mind you, but it's probably best not to walk directly in front of us.
This person's weird.
You're A-okay, stranger. Hear that, Hudson? It's payday.
Go for it. Alright. Let's try and clear these out.
Exiting security enforcement mode. Security threat eliminated.
Nice. That's easy enough.
Something's not right.
Captain, you can detect! I'm not getting through!
Ah, shit.
Here goes nothing! That's the last of them!
I like this gun. Oh, corrosive weakness. Corrosion damage effects received plus 25%. Yeah, go on. Right, because we can take these now. Science weapon damage. Never going to use that. Let's see. Headshot kills explode, damaging near enemies. That's weird. Guaranteed critical hit. Armor rating and skill bonuses from any armor you wear. I mean, confidence is amazing for sniping. It is, actually. I need a better sniper, I guess. Hmm. 20% damage. That's a bit rubbish because it's only under combat effects. I like this for now because the skill bonuses from armor plus 100% is ludicrous, isn't it? I mean, look at that. We're up over 100 persuade now because we've got 24 from just our clothes. Like, I should really be, you know, not in my talkie suit while I'm fighting, but I mean, you know, I'm not going to use that. I need to get rid of some of these. Let's see, long guns +7. It's alright, isn't it? And 21 armor. Not gonna need that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Nope. Or that. I mean, you know, for like fighting, I should be in this, really, shouldn't I? And then I swap back into them when I want to actually tech skills. Tech skills. Okay, so I can scrap that. There we go. And that's ranged weapon skills +5. So, you know, I like this more. With a bonus and entire skill. Nah, it's fine. So yeah, we'll like wear actual armor for fights, and then when we go back to town, we will put on our talkie suits, I guess, you know. I'll see if I can meet who's in here, and then I'll wrap up, I think.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Can't? We'll see about that.
Jeez. The weapons I've given them are just ridiculous.
Here's the elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
I do destroy too much armor, probably. I need to actually go sell all of my medicine at some point, and also put something else in these things. Natural health regeneration. And I wish you could sort by number. What's this? Body attributes +1. Armor rating +10. Base health plus... yeah, of course, we can put meat in it, can't we? We got 26 of this. There we go. Another one of them. I like that I'm finding the better weapons and stuff now. Okay. Suck the air out of the room. In the archives. Okay.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me, face to intercom. I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, she hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you.
Look, open the front door.
Oh, now they'll take action. It's about time, I tell you. I'm up to my neck in Marauders in here, which, by the by, they were supposed to prevent. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
Alright. How many Marauders broke into
Too
the
many,
station?
considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
What's in it for me?
Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, you said you wanted something from me. Something information-related. I'll give it to you, in person, once I'm safe.
Alright. Cool. Don't we just have to open the door and this place will get stormed by those other people? Not that we need their help, honestly.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready. C3's entering through the main doors as we speak.
Oh, there we go. Good. Hello there. How's it going?
Light him on fire, ladies and gents!
Whack.
Waste of company.
Don't mess with us.
This is fun.
Time to collect a fine bounty. Stay down, Mr.
Assault rifle. My, like... Damn, that's more than that. That's pretty good, though, isn't it? Why is it the... Was I meant to go somewhere else before this? Because it feels like the ramp up in damage.
That's the last of them, I think.
Waste of company ammo.
It feels like the damage is just like shot through the roof. have no idea how they got up there. I think they went around this way. You can get some of the Mark II guns in Rhodesway if you search, but you missed them. Ah, I see. Yeah, because it was like, I was doing nothing, and then I found guns, and suddenly it's like, just ludicrously powerful. Yeah, you survived. Very nice.
Old laws, but I love my job. Ain't nothing like getting paid to kill.
Ah, Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Ah, hello there. Ooh. I've got a flamethrower.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration.
Yay.
And you got me my money's worth out of the C3s. I ought to have simply dealt with you in the first place.
Think nothing of it.
Oh no, my business is in trade, not owing others the burden of a favor. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered.
Wow, that's
but
quite a lot.
I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
Jeez. You know why I'm here.
If you insist. As I was telling you before, I am the premier broker for all of Monarch. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I like the robot
I
in the
take
background
offense to
there.
that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time.
Why is that?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
So we kicked them off.
Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
Can't we cut them off from inside the station?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end.
No problem. I'll talk some sense into them.
You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end.
That'll be easy.
Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience. Sure. You know where to find me if you need me.
Sure. Alright, and I'm going to save here. Well, once we're outside. And then we'll come back and continue this quest next time. Because we've been going for long past the regular 3 hours now. Much too long. But that was fun. There's lots more to do on Monarch. Pretty big game, eh? Like, this is just, See, you look at the map like that, and it looks rather small, doesn't it? But there's, like, it's very packed, and there are many of them, it seems. There's at least 3 I've seen that are this big. And there are also some more, I am sure, because there's lots of other planets and bits we haven't been to. Exciting. Right. I'll hang about for a sec, folks, and I will see if there's anyone who we can raid. Right, let me do a save. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, very appreciated. Thank you for the bits and the subs. I love you all deeply. Following. Hey, no, there's no one I know who's online. Let's see. Lots of Lotties online. Alright. I'll take your word for it. I don't follow them. Right. All right. I will be back on Wednesday, folks. Yes, or possibly tomorrow. I don't know, but definitely on Wednesday. All right. Thanks for tuning in. See you then. Bye.